Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Matheus Cunha, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, that's a key interception. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he has been fouled there. The pass has gone astray. Foyt promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Matheus Cunha.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely worked. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
30 minutes gone. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing, and he shoots! In he goes again. Goal! Goal! And it's Hall who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Bros have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's gone forward. Matheus Cunha.
Stade de Reims can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Reynildo. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. That's the corner kick. Rose with the corner, there first. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Lovely feet. Yildiz. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they can break here. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Yildiz. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
A trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Rose head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Out towards the flank, and that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Mukiele gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Mohamed Salah. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Boga.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Garner. Yildiz. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Reynildo trying to keep this in. It's a goal kick. Salah. Boga. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Reynildo getting this one clear. And this is Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Lofted upfield. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Driving forward. Picked out brilliantly. Caught offside that time.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 4.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
À leur place. Le
He's going to be pulled back for that one.
Le numéro 11.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Le numéro 18. Changement en cours.
Reims do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Kondogbia. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mukoko has it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Chooses to go back, and the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Askasibar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van der Ven. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Le numéro 20.
So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Reynildo. Played out to the right. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. This looks promising. Oh, that's nice. Played backwards here and claimed it back swiftly. John, surely! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Rose take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That has been knocked clear. And that is as far as it goes. Rose have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Anthony. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That is good alertness. Driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And that's a good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rose with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, an attacking fullback is a rare breed in Argentina, and it's no surprise that this lad, Valentin Barco, was sought after since his teens. I think when I first saw him play, he was adapting to English football. He wasn't quite sure exactly how he was going to perform, and maybe he was trying to take on a little too much, but I'm sure over time he'll sort all that out and go on and do really well.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Benzema. And that's gone loose. Babu. So we're still where we started right now. And Maguire. Barco. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Hangs one in. And that should get the job done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. That's a super give and go. Yildiz. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Benzema. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pogba. And that could set him on his way. Van der Ven has a look up and drives it forward. Half an hour played now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mukoko out to the right. Mukoko tries a shot! Goal! Oh! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mudryk! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Oh, well measured. Boga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that has found him in acres of space.
It's a mighty effort!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Stade de Reims really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Reims leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cristiano Ronaldo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Great vision. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early.
And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Reims are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, it's come loose. Anthony was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Reims can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Yildiz running with the ball.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Anthony is offering some sort of an apology there.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Anthony. Foden. And it's Casemiro. And that's been intercepted. Lukaku. Knocks it into space. And here's Anthony. Now it's Foden. Yildiz, who's set up one goal so far. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Barco. Decent chance! He scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 24. Attention, changement.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through.
Stade de Reims clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pablo Fornals. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maguire promptly onto that, and that is that. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Yildiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot could be on. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. Very nicely done. And they've got a throw.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 20.
And it's slung out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Hector Bellerin. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
The final seconds now. And he's gone looking for safety.
Lukaku.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That is ended up in no man's land. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Reims have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons
How would you
qu'il est
summarise what we've seen
strictement
today then, Jim?
interdit de stationner dans la zone
Stade de
bleue
Reims definitely
du
came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle, something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.